All right, wrapped up. Perfect time.
Yes, exactly. Here with Trevelin Queen at Magic Media Day as we rattle through a whole litany of interviews, one of our favorite days of the year on this show. Trevelin, welcome to the show, and thanks for hanging out with us.
Thank you for having me, man. Glad to be here.
So what has a summer looked like for you as you prepare for the 24-25 season?
Summer for me is just being a father more so than anything, just making sure my household is correct, everybody's in good spirit, good health, and I'm a newly father as well. I'm a 3-month-old. I have a 2.5-year-old. So if anybody knows about kids, it's hard to balance that with a wife and a hard job.
Amen,
so
brother.
Me, it's just balancing my household, make sure everybody's good, healthy, and then making sure I'm also staying in the gym, staying ready for any opportunity I have this year.
How do you balance that, knowing that you need to step away from the game during that critical juncture between seasons, but also staying locked in so that you don't wake up one day and go, I am not prepared for this season, especially with everything else that you just mentioned that you have on your plate?
I think a lot of people have them type of situations, but if you have a purpose that's bigger than yourself, it makes everything easier. For me, I love the game of basketball, so I don't think that's ever going to go anywhere, but I think being a family man helps me play basketball even more, like just making sure my family's good, my kids are good, seeing that smile when I walk in the house, seeing that smile when I wake up in the morning keeps me motivated to go do what I got to do. So everybody knows this is a hard job as it is, with politics and the media and just basketball in general. So for me, being a family man first makes everything more possible.
Let's talk about, on the court, last year, it seemed like a big year, a big point in your career. Obviously, you had G League success, and you're putting up great numbers. Think about to that West Coast trip last year, Franz gets banged up. You get thrown in the starting lineup on that stretch and continue to be with the team for most of the year. How impactful was last year for your career and growing throughout it?
I think I came in the right situation where I was able to mess up and have opportunity to be human. In a lot of situations, you don't have room for error. And they gave me that chance to be in room for error, which gives me all the confidence in the world to be ready and go out there and perform how I need to perform. So just being ready for the opportunity, it came to fruition for me. Like, I was always ready to go. It's a long season. Everybody gets injured. Everybody gets hurt and bumped and bruised. So they was always telling me to be ready, be ready. You never know when it's going to happen. And that whole West Coast trip, everybody was sick, even including myself. But for me, it's an opportunity. I don't care if I'm sick, one leg, two arms, whatever, any situation. But it was a great opportunity for me to show that I belong here, that whenever you need me, I'm ready, whether it's 10 minutes, 10 seconds, 45 minutes, whatever you need, I'm ready to go, Coach.
You got the microwave badge ready to go. You come in and you make an impact on the game. How do you want to make an impact on this team? Your ideal way, what is your role on this Orlando Magic squad?
Just to be a consistent shooter, bring good energy, bring positive energy, show the fans that I'm a great guy as well, on and off the court, and that, no matter what happens, whether my teammate falls or we score a bucket, that you're going to know I'm on the court, whether it's exciting, celebrating, helping them up, just smiling, whatever it is, just bringing great energy to the team, to the atmosphere.
Tell us about the Osceola crowd. What do you experience over there in that arena? I mean, it's such a fun atmosphere, and I know those fans love having that in their backyard. What's that been like?
And it's the first year they had it in the Kissimmee Arena, so it's a huge arena with 2,000 fans. But it's just a great environment when we have special nights and you see the diversity of the fans that just to come around that area, just to be have basketball around them and stuff like that. I think it's amazing how much support we get, knowing that it was just the first year being out there. How many fans actually truly want to watch us play basketball? How many people know our names? How many people hang out after the games for autographs? I think it's a blessing to show how much love the G League gets, and Osceola itself, because you don't think of Osceola as a sports city or So for all them to be out there and support us it's a great feeling.
What kind of season did you see from your perspective that Mac McClung had? I mean, he was dynamic last year with you guys, and I know that he's a fairly humble guy, at least from the last time I spoke with him. It seemed like that was the case, but you can talk up your teammate probably better than he can.
No, that's my guy. I think besides basketball, I think he's a better human being than he is a basketball player. So I think that just takes everything into consideration where everything he does on the court speaks volume to how he carries himself off the court. He's a great person, so that just transfers to being basketball. He has a great work ethic, small town kid, So the ceiling wasn't high for him, but he surpassed any expectation anybody had for him. And to be a small guard in this league, it's hard to manage a career. And for him to be a two-time slam dunk contest champion, a G League MVP, a G League champion, and still not have an opportunity in the NBA, you see how hard it is to be an NBA player. And for him, it's just staying with it, sticking with it, and just knowing that your time is going to come, and when your time's come, how you take advantage of it. So he's a great player, great person, and I love everything about Mac.
Trevelin Queen, ladies and gentlemen, kind enough to give us some of his time here at Magic Media Day today. Thanks so much, and enjoy making the rounds.
Appreciate you. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
I struggle with that stuff. My brain goes everywhere.
Are you kidding?
I start talking fast. And
Oh, no. That's our life.